Okay, here we go. What time is it? 5:21 a.m. I got up at 5 a.m. on the dot, my alarm went off, jumped out of bed. Trying to do a bit on accountability, because back in the day, 5 a.m. was my wake up time. 5 a.m. was the time I needed to get up in the morning to get fitness in, to get stuff done, to go and jump in the sea, to go and do whatever I needed to do before I jumped in the car, went on the commute and got into traffic to get into Brunsfield, into town. I want to get those rhythms back because they worked for me at the time. So accountability, putting the pressure on myself for the get after it daily, putting my pressure on to get up at 5 a.m. like I used to, which I'm more than capable of doing. And at about 10 p.m. last night, I put a message out to a local community that we have here in Longniddry, the dads and dudes, saying if anyone wants to train, I'll be in the garden at 6 a.m. So very sort of spontaneously last night, I put this on myself to get back into the rhythm that I used to work at, the rhythm that worked for me. So it's 5 a.m, I've got up, I've got set, I've done a bit of filming, I've done bits and pieces, and then I recorded a 6-minute podcast to get after it daily, this podcast that I'm talking to you now. Said, have a great day guys, and then I went to edit it, which should take me no more than 10 minutes, the way I've got my intro saved, the way I've got the podcast system set up to do the get after it daily. I spent a bit of time on that yesterday getting ready, so this process does not take me too long. I went onto the computer, downloaded everything from the recording device, and it's empty, and I realised, I didn't turn on the mixing deck. I just didn't turn that on. I was so in my mind of, get down here, how quickly can I do this from 5 a.m, that I made a mess of it. So for accountability, to getting up, to getting going, 2 steps forwards, 1 step back. That old saying is what I've just done. I did the hard bit. I got up 5 a.m, but I didn't slow down enough to remember to push every single button. But here I am again. Is this going better than the first effort? Maybe, because that's another wee story that I've got to tell you to fill these sort of 5 to 6 minutes. I'm going to get better at this, guys, because I'm going to do it every day. And there is that notion that you do something every day, whether it's for 5 or 15 minutes, you're going to get better, because of when that accumulates to the end of the year, you've got that discipline down to a T. Fingers crossed, a lot of things that I'm doing these days are going to turn out like that, and I hope you're getting the benefits of that too. Accountability to me is extremely important. I put it on myself, but I also put things out there. I'll put things out there on social media that sort of are calling myself out, things that make me have to turn up either every day or turn up for my friends or family. And getting up this morning, getting this done, getting these processes out the way before the kids are even awake is extremely valuable and extremely important to me. Is it important to you? Are you good with accountability? Are you good with putting pressure on yourself to turn up? Or are you a snooze person? Do you turn over at the quickest thought of getting out of bed? You don't do it. You sacrifice it. You send a message to the friend that you're supposed to meet. You let someone down that's out there waiting on the street corner for the run around the block or the run on the beach. What are you like yourself? Can you get better? Can you improve? Because I certainly can. And I'm going to keep doing that. I thought about this get after it daily. Is it just Monday to Friday? I thought, yeah, that makes it easier for me. I get my weekends off. So it's not going to be that. It's going to be Monday to Sunday and then start again. I'm going round and round in my head about the accountability or the honesty that I put out there on social media about this business, the Get After It family. It's only been a couple of days. I could tell you about podcast download figures. I could tell you about sign-ups for the waiting list. I'm not sure what I want to put out there. I put a post out recently asking my Instagram followers if they'd be interested in the honesty of the business, and it was 100% yes. Over 50 people came back to me and said, yes, we'd love to see that, Nashy. So I'm thinking about a lot of things, guys. There's tons to go into what I'm doing in the next sort of 2 months, under 2 months now, to when we want to launch this business with the online fitness, discount codes and quarterly podcasts. There's a lot to consider. But one thing that's going to help me get there is accountability. So you will see me across social media, putting myself out there to get things done. You will see me, if you're in one of my close friendship groups, putting messages out there to make me accountable to turn up for you guys. and in turn I want you guys to turn up for me, because I need you guys to get me through these processes as much as I need myself to get my arse out of bed, up and out there. So as you listen to this, it is early, it's Friday morning, it is probably approaching 5:30 now. I have recorded this now, no mistakes. It's time to get up, get after it. Hope you have a great day, guys. Keep getting after it yourself. Catch you tomorrow.